This is my cinematography breakdown, let's go! This whole shot was inspired by my friend, Cosmic Mess, after he featured his bedroom. The whole thing's just really cool looking. So hey, thanks Cosmic Mess for the inspiration. I'm shooting this in the bedroom this time, how spicy. First, the camera. I'm using the A7S Mark III with a Sigma lens and the Sirui anamorphic adapter, so pretty darn sweet. This turns everything into that nice cool, I don't know, cinematic, it gives it cinematic flavor. The Sigma lenses are actually pretty like clean in terms of cinematography, so it's pretty snazzy. I kind of have two lights lighting me. Actually, I have multiple lights lighting me. So, first, lighting a good portion of my wall is the Amaran 100D. It also has two orange filters, or CTO, along with a layer of kind of like a darker filter, just so it takes down the brightness on this wall. Over here, I have the Aputure B7C, kind of with a magenta/red tint to it, and that's just creating a nice, warm tone all throughout this whole wall, and everything, all these lights bouncing off of these walls is casting light onto me. Then, I have, some lightning lights. I'll get to that in a moment. For practicals in the background, I have some Christmas lights up with some vines wrapped around them. And then over here we have the Aputure MC set to a green hue, and that's just creating an edge light for moi. Then we have another MC Then we have another MC that's actually kind of lighting this broken light that I have. I think the texture looks really cool and I thought it'd be a nifty practical. And then one last MC over here, and this is just casting light onto the tree over here, creating some visual interest in the foreground. And then lastly, I'm going to be using this guy as a practical in another shot, and I have this blue Aputure MC to kind of mimic the light that's going to be coming from this buddy of mine. And so, yeah, pretty overall. Oh, I forgot the other lights. Okay, so on this side, I have the Aputure MT Pros. Two of them, to be precise. I have one that's kind of creating like this cool animation effect, and then I have another one over here that's set to a custom-made animation that I made, as if like a car is passing by or something. And it's just creating a nifty effect on the blind just in the background. For a lot of these lights, particularly the MT Pros and the MCs, and the B7, okay, so for all my lights, essentially, I have them connected to the Sidus Link app, which is available on your iPhone or Samsung devices. The cool thing about using something like this is you can go through and organize all of the lights that you have, and either group them up for similar animations, or, that's a really cool thing. What is happening? That's cool. You can either group them, or you can customize them individually. So let's say I wanted this green MC in the background to be a different color, so I can set it to red, or perhaps yellow, blue, or lots of other options. Check it out. Whee! Actually, hold up. Aha! It's pretty snazzy. Alright. It's super late. I need to move on to the next shot, so let's get to it. Totally forgot to mention, I brought a reflector board with a black side to it to add some extra dimension to my face, because I'm just surrounded by reflective white walls. I wanted to add a little bit more shadow and contrast to the scene, so I added this guy. Alright, a couple of lighting differences. One, the MC, the green one, is now pointed towards the wall. I wanted to separate myself a little bit more from the background, considering that everything in this room is white, from my face to my clothing to the wall, so that just creates some nice separation between the background and myself. The other thing I did was I added a little blue light on the very bottom. Considering that this is a POV of my buddy over there, I wanted to simulate the light coming from that screen. So, blue MC. Oh, and then I moved that guy inside just because it was starting to rain and I don't want that thing getting broken. And last element of behind the scenes, we have our good buddy here, and he's being lit by one Aputure MC set to a similar magenta color, and then another Aputure MC set to a fire effect preset, and that's kind of mimicking what this fountain is doing. you can't really tell in this camera, but in the other camera it'll look a lot better, so alright. Good night.